Hey, hello guys, Brian back with the Solana video here. I wanted to cover this coin today specifically. Nobody's been talking about it at all, really. Okay, this thing is down pretty dirt cheap. I know just in this area, right through here. Okay, there was over 200 million Solana bought. Right down through this range, right through here, right in this price area here. 200 million. So there's 300 million in circulation. So everything that got sold up on the way down, is pretty much getting bought back up here. You can see that big spike in volume over here. I believe that was the bottom. I don't think you're going to see $8.22 Solana again for an awful long time, that's for sure. So I'm going to dig a little bit deeper in this chart here and go over this breakout of this long resistance that we had here, and we finally got to retest. We're going to go over that chart in a second here. I wanted to show you guys this article. This guy here, crypto investor Chris Berniski, says people are still sleeping on big Solana opportunity. Talks about the NFT prices in here. It's a huge difference. A veteran in the crypto space thinks one blockchain offers slept-on opportunities not seen elsewhere in the markets. Chris Berniski, a partner at the venture capital firm Placeholder, says that Solana's NFT ecosystem is unique in that the cost to mint NFTs is drastically lower than any other chains. People are still sleeping on the fact that it costs $200 to mint and deliver NFTs to 10 million users on Solana using state compression, a couple orders of magnitude cheaper than its closest peers. You can see here Solana with compression. Okay, that's what you want to be looking at. And the number of NFTs would be over here, 1,000 NFTs to mint and deliver, $54.33 on Ethereum. It would cost you $33,000. Okay, if you go down through here to the bigger numbers, 100 million will cost you roughly $1,200. Okay, you'd be 3.3 million on Ethereum and 3 million on Polygon. Okay, and if you go down to the bottom down here, 1 billion NFTs would cost you $10,720 to mint on Solana, 33 million on Ethereum, and 32 million on Polygon. That's a massive difference. Wow. The former ARK Invest analyst says the viral growth of the Solana NFT distribution platform DripHoss is an indicator of Solana's NFT power. Viral growth like what DripHoss is seeing should give you an indication of what happens when users can be reached for 1/1000th of a cent. Bernisk also believes NFTs will become way more mainstream in the future and predicts that digital assets will one day be I don't know how to say that word. Ubiquitous? I don't know how you say that. I don't even know what that word means. NFTs in 2021 were expensive and exclusive. In the coming years, they'll become ubiquitous, driving experimentation at the bleeding edge of creation, audience connection. Excuse me if I'm not saying that right. I've honestly never heard that word in my life. Bernisk has been a consistent believer in Solana, one of Ethereum's top rivals. In February, he said the smart contract platform was both contentious and undervalued. I think if I had to pick an ecosystem that's contentious and that you should pay attention to, and its contentiousness is undervalued, it would be Solana. Placeholder each bear market tends to pick an ecosystem or two and build an aircraft carrier strategy around that ecosystem. And so the last bear market, it was Ethereum and Bitcoin, because those were really the only things at scale and liquid enough to justify. Yeah, okay, and if you go down through here, he says, and what I mean by aircraft carrier, if you take Ethereum, buy a bunch of the core ETH asset, but then invest around it and really get to know that ecosystem and who all the people are that are working on, say, at that point in time, lending or DEXs, decentralized exchanges, or asset management or whatever. And then you can pick the best teams of the teams that most speak to you from a venture perspective. We're doing that exact same aircraft carrier strategy around Cosmos and Solana right now. Yeah, that's big, man. I think everybody is sleeping on this coin, and I really don't know why. So we're going to get back to that chart here in a second. Here's your crypto bubbles. This is for the daily. You can see a lot of stuff was just red, but when I started to do a video here, you got a lot of stuff turning green. On the hourly, you can see getting some 1.5%. You know, nothing huge, but it's good to see some green popping up out here. The Crypto Fear and Greed Index, I'm going to reload that real fast so we're up to the minute with this video. The market cap is up 0.87%. Volume is down 8.6%. Okay, Bitcoin dominance is it's up roughly 0.5%, 44.4. Crypto Fear and Greed indicators at a 53. That's what we were at yesterday, 53. Here's your top 100 from Coin Market Cap. We'll go down through here so you can freeze it if you would like to, but you can see on the right hand side nothing real huge as far as losses go there. ApeCoin, I believe that's another one getting ready to take off. There's Solana down there, 1.96% down. Look at the volume, $309 million. That's one of the top out there. Polygon had a little more. Is there anything else that had more? Litecoin. Let's see here. XRP, Bitcoin, of course, and True stablecoin. Yeah, so I think a lot of other people might be starting to pay attention out there. You know, that they better wake up because this thing's ready to make a move here pretty soon. Okay, this is Solana on the daily. I want to point out a couple things here. Okay. Number one, that long-standing resistance that we had, that thing went back to, let's see here, went back to July of last year. Okay, is when this resistance started. We had 1 touch, 2 touch, 3, 4, and finally we broke out, and now we have retested that as support. Okay, we come in here and see that. Now what we need to do, obviously, is we need to flip this resistance right here at 26.69. We need to get through that and flip that as support, okay? We have had to break out and the back test. The daily RSI, if you can see it down there at the bottom, it is right down there. That thing is reset and ready to go, okay? If we go on, let's check the 12-hour. The 12 hours down at the bottom. Okay, so last time that daily was reset was back, when was it? April 9th. Okay, that's when we had this run up right here, which was turned out to be what, a 30% run up. Okay, the time before was right here. We had a 48% run up. Then the time before that, we'll just check what this one was. Okay, a 35%. All right, so you can see when these dailies reset, that's always good news. Okay, I want to show you something else on Bitcoin real quick. Very interesting. You definitely, I think you want to see this. Okay, what I got to point out here. All right, number one, I want to get rid of these RSIs on here so everybody can see this a little bit better. Okay, I did a Bitcoin video yesterday showing this. If you take a look at these two areas right here, you notice anything even similar at all? Okay, if you take a look at that, this is on the daily chart. Now if you take this okay, if I take this bar pattern right here and I pull it up here, you know, they say price action repeats itself. You know, so just move this just a hair. Yeah, sure looks familiar, don't it? The same thing basically is down here. Now that's 16 million Bitcoin order on Binance there that sent a big plunge there. You know, this big plunge right here. You know, whatever, everything had played out like this, you know, it would make sense that it's doing something like this because everybody's been talking about this thing coming back down. You know, and retesting, just like when we had this breakout here. Okay, this run up, the thing came back down, back tested, and then blasted off. Okay, this would make total sense. Everybody's talking about the 25,003, you know, 25,002 level, you know, right over here, this support area right through here. That would back test the breakout, and then get our blast off. Looks really similar to me. Okay, and the dollar, the DXY, that thing is getting ready to take a massive plunge here. Okay, this is on the daily chart. I already have an alarm set for this thing. Okay, now if we put that RSI back up here, I want to show you guys that too, because that ties right in with this thing. Let's get rid of this one and this one. Okay, you can see that RSI down there at the bottom is at the top, and not only that, it's absolutely 100% weaker. Okay, it didn't even go near as high this time on the daily. Okay, so that is definitely weaker. Okay, and what you had here is you had rising price and weaker RSI, so that's bearish divergence on that thing there. Then if we take this thing and actually, if we invert this is actually a perfect breakout. Okay, you had let me get my pointer back here. Right, you had breakout of resistance, you had a back test, and then continuation. Just like we're going through on Solana right now, we had the breakout, the back test, and then the continuation onward. Okay, I expect this to break that 100.7 and go down into the 90s somewhere, which would put crypto on a run every altcoin season, or rally that Bitcoin has come from a falling dollar. So everything is looking great out there for this market to set up. If Bitcoin goes down to that 25,000, of course we're going to have a few red days, but looks like Solana is ready to go. This thing is primed up, and I think it's about its time. It's been down here long enough, hasn't made a move since the beginning of the year. So besides our inside this consolidation area. So please hit that subscribe button, everybody. I would appreciate that so very, very much, and thank you so much for watching my video.